Another part of your TED talk that I was very intrigued about was the fact that you were actually a businessman at Microsoft.
Not really a businessman.
Well,
I was working. I had a day job.
Well-paid programmer who, let's say, who swapped his Ferrari for a guitar.
Well, yeah, years back, I was a musician first, before everything else, and you know, I'm doing music professionally for 25 years now, and recording and performing, and but it didn't always pay off as much. And you know, like Marty said, we do other things, you know, whether it's TV or stuff like that. And at a certain point, I realized I was not bad in algorithms, you know, like in computers. This good friend of mine, introduced me to computers, which by then I had zero knowledge about. And I found out that I was really good at it. So really quickly, and it pays very well. I mean, back then, even today, I think. But the thing is, I worked for Microsoft for like 10 years, and I was still doing Orphanland, and I was touring. I was doing 100 shows a year, touring Europe and the States, etc., and Mexico and Serbia and India, and I was still working as a programmer. And you know, my boss hated me for you know leaving work for such long periods. But at the end of the day, it lacks soul. It lacks spirit. Really, it killed me from the inside. And I can tell you for sure that if I wasn't a musician, if I wasn't playing the guitar, it would slowly really devastate me from the inside, because it's a soulless occupation in a way. So I really met great people there, and I can tell you there is a lot of musicians in the high-tech world, in the computer industry, that are just like suppressed musicians, that they want to go out and do the dream, but yeah.
Isn't that like guitar?
Like, yeah, like in this room.
Players are very technical, but don't have soul in what they play.
Yeah, they want to pay their bills.
No, it's not. Well, but what you're saying is your case, but there are probably some people who are just born to do that computer thing that was bumming you out. Like everybody has, you know, you were good at it, but everybody has a certain thing, whether it be taking pictures, whether it be working on computers or cars. Maybe they would want to do something else as well, but like there's something that you're really cut out to do, and it really turns you on. You know, so like there's nothing wrong with people who are awesome at doing the computer stuff.
No, but like you, it also takes guts to take the step and give up a well-paid life and
it definitely
chase your dream.
It paid the bills, and very well, more than the music in a way. But you know what really was intriguing for me in high tech, in the computer industry, is that the algorithms, it's so creative. I mean, the whole thing that made me do that for so many years, parallel to the musical career, is that it's so creative. You know, it's like a challenge, and I really love. I'm a big explorer of life and sounds and cultures, and I really love to, you know, get to know new languages, new people all the time. And in computers, it's like the magic of software is in a way that you can, you know, with the tools that you have, you can create everything. You know, like a program for babies, or some alarm clock, or even things that I really programmed is like a software that identifies the notes that you're playing, like the audio signal, and it lets you know where could be the range of a feedback and stuff like that, like something for sound technicians. So I was taking it to the places that the creativity and the magic of software can help, but even taking it to the places I love wasn't enough, and up to a certain point I was able to drag it, but then, you know, I said, you know,
that's not going to get Lebanese girls to kiss you.
For sure. There isn't an algorithm in this world that's happening. You can do it in 3 notes.
Algorithm, right?
Yeah.
You can do in 3 guitar notes. You can do more than like in all the operating systems in the world.
That's how it works. That's true. Yeah. Some more questions about your new album. It's called Melting Clocks.
Yes.
Can you explain something about your album? What's the idea behind it? What does the title mean?
Yeah, sure. Melting Clocks is a concept album, and it's basically it's my first solo album after many years with my main band, with Orphanland. And it took so many years because I felt, for a long time, I felt very satisfied with everything I do in Orphanland and my music productions and my lectures, and I give workshops and lectures in some places in Israel and in the world. But I had a lot of music in me that was not necessarily related to metal in any way. I mean, but like Marty said, and I really relate to that. It's the way you're in some parts of the world, especially in America, the way you're like cultivated, and immediately that they are used to hear my name, so they connect it to the pioneer of Oriental metal, stuff like that, and they expect you, to open like a huge chords of distortion and all this. But I had like really softer melodies in me, and duets of piano with bouzouki, with a traditional Greek guitar, and acoustic instruments, and all this was really evolving up in me, and I had to literally, just throw it up from me. Yeah. And that's really Melting Clocks. It's a concept album about a day in the life of a person, every person, even you, from sunrise till dawn, and through the thoughts along the day, whether you're really doing the things you're destined to, and that if you continue to live the same day that you've already had, you'll be living the same days all the time if you don't change something in your energy and inertia. Yeah. And I was lucky enough to have great musicians on this album, such as Marty doing guest solos, and this amazingly talented Ukrainian singer, Marina, Maximilian Blumen, which really has a voice really of this world, but not of this world at the same time. And talented violinists and etc. So, and I played also quite some instruments there: bouzouki, saz, oud, chumbush.
17 already.
Yeah, 17 guitars. Yeah, not from other people, but that's a great concept. Maybe I'll try it for the next time. It's
you'll love it, man.
Yeah,
you'll love it.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's really, when you said that, I was immediately thinking, yeah.
Well, one time, like, a guy brought his guitar. Brought a bunch of guitars, and he happened to be. The one thing I like to do is, like, if you're going to loan me guitars, I don't have any problem with him hanging out in the studio when I'm playing.
Yeah.
So I have the guy sitting there, I'm playing his guitar, and I just do some bullshit take. And I didn't know what to do, so I did some bullshit thing. And the guy just lit up. He just lit up, and he goes, "Oh my God, that's so cool!" And like normally, I wouldn't have even thought of that being cool at all, but since obviously this guy was affected by it, and I was playing his baby on it, so I listened to it back. I'm like, that's not bad. So I got a free production, a little advice from like an end user listener.
It was never used that way for him. It's not he's not used to see it being played like that.
Yeah, it's really a unique system that I plan to do more of.
That's very cool.
So to conclude about tonight, what do you expect from the gig tonight?
I expect a very loud gig.
Yeah.
Because at soundcheck it was unbelievably loud, and I think there's no sound. Yesterday there was like a sound limit that if you cross the dB limit you're in trouble. Here apparently there's not. So for better and for worse,
we'll blow the place.
This music is best enjoyed loud. I have to say.
I think so. For me as well, in all those years, nothing makes me feel this kick in the gut than like this huge chord from an open amplifier. There isn't a software in the world that will make me feel this. That's for sure.
Yeah. Wow, great. Well, we look forward to that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Very much.
You're welcome.
Good luck.